What up, guys? So, I'm not afraid to say it, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I'm a huge fan of Star Trek The Next Generation Pinball. I think it's up there as probably one of the best pinball games ever made. And I know there's been a couple other ones out there, but nothing compares to this one. If you played it, the amount of detail and complexity into the shots, the amount of ways you can score points, the variation of different games, and I'm not a pinball expert, but even if you're a non-Star Trek fan, I think you gotta love this table. And I think a lot of us in the home arcade space were wanting Atgames or Arcade 1-Up or whoever to make a affordable at-home product that looked like this, and you could buy that up in a heartbeat, right? I know I would. I would totally. So it came as a little shock to me and maybe some others out there. Maybe you guys have seen this, maybe you haven't. But this is what we got on Thanksgiving. You can pre-order the FX Legends 4K Collector's Edition Star Trek branded pinball. Yeah, this is the first at-home Star Trek product we're going to be able to get. Yeah, wow. This is a huge disappointment. And it's right now you can pre-order it $1,200. You got to put $200 down. Looks like the price is going to increase on December 1st. So if you do want this, I guess put it down now, or it's going to go up and by $100. I know I believe there was a Star Trek 2009 branded-ish pinball table. I don't know. I'm not interested in this. Maybe when this comes out, the FOMO will kill me. A lot of people like this topper here, but maybe that should have been put on the side. The speaker grills are cool. But this is a huge disappointment, and I make no bones about it. It's going to have some other tables on here, so there's going to be a Star Trek Kelvin timeline, so that's what this is, the Kelvin timeline. You're going to have a Star Trek pinball from Star Trek Discovery, a show I don't like. Star Trek Deep Space Nine is a great show. I'm curious, is that a Zen pinball table, Star Trek Deep Space Nine? I am very interested in that. But, and I think they've also said you're going to be able to get the Star Trek TNG pinball on here, but all these other pinballs on here, no name. I don't. If you've played any of these and maybe they're good, let me know. But nothing jumps out at me. Yeah, man. For $1,200, I can't put my money into this thing. I really want to support them doing something with Star Trek. You get some prepaid 2-month subscription service. I guess I'm not the biggest Atgames fan. I have their big arcade stick that has the hockey puck. Man. Yeah, so, yeah, here's the Addams Family. I think that's the one still to get, unfortunately. If you do the Williams Star Trek The Next Generation pinball, that would be the number one. No one maybe they are going to get Dinosaur Dynasty, Snoopy Pinball. But, man, maybe I don't know if they couldn't get the license. If they could get the Star Trek license, how could they not get the Star Trek The Next Generation license? It doesn't make sense. Because Paramount, CBS, they have the license. So they got some kind of deal with them. Zen Studios was able to get Star Trek The Next Generation to do their pinball, to do a recreation of the Williams table. Yeah, 5,000 pieces. So they're limiting this to 5,000 pieces. It can do 60 frames per second. Okay, cool. And it's going to come in 2 boxes. I love that. No, I don't. That's terrible. I really want to, like I said, I really want to support Star Trek, and I'd love to have something like that Star Trek The Next Generation Williams, or maybe they do the Sega, someone does the Sega arcade table, or I'd love to do this, someone to do Star Trek Voyager, the arcade game. But man, this is a letdown for me. And I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I've made videos about Star Trek on my channel. I can post about that here. I won a trivia contest when I was like 25 at a convention. So I know my Trek. I bought every toy for when the original 2009 movie came out. I was really pumped when when Star Trek came back onto the movie theaters, and that Star Trek 2009, it was a great hit. The subsequent films weren't as good, but I'm definitely, I can't flop. I can't give them $1,200 for that. But that's my take. What do you think? Are you a Star Trek fan? Are you going to be picking this up? I don't think I can right now. Maybe it goes down in price. This is my opinion. Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Hopefully we get some better announcements next year. I really hope so. This is a swing and a miss. But I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Peace. The dream is dead.